Hello friends, Nate Holk here. Today I'm going to talk through one of my recent sessions on the bench, and I didn't record my warm-up and building sets. However, here are my 3 top sets and then my working sets afterwards. And just to place this in time relative to my overall training arc, this is literally 2 days after Texas Parasport Games, which was my first powerlifting meet this year. So I deloaded the previous week, then I had a high intensity, low volume day a couple of days ago, and now here we are. That was clean enough. Now we add some weight to the bar and go for more.
What's your new top that you're working on?
My top three plus 120 was what I did last week.
Is that PR?
I think it matches my PR. We'll see if I can get there again this week and if I do next week.
Quick tip for in-between sets, keep moving around. That helps clear out the metabolites so you're ready for a full effort on your next set. I'm always pacing back and forth through the gym between sets. So that was 110 kilograms on my first top set, or 242 pounds. This is 115 kg for my second set. At the powerlifting meet just before this, for context, I lifted 110 clean, 116 clean, and then I failed to lift at 119 kg. Today, I'm gonna see how 115 feels, and if it's good, I'm gonna go for 120 kg, which matches my all-time PR. And we go up in weight again.
Time to go home. Time to go.
I decided to get a spotter for this set since it is a true 1 rep max test. Now, I've hit this weight a handful of times over the past year, 120 kg to 64 pounds, but after failing a lighter weight less than 48 hours before this, I needed to lock in. Just for context, I'm at about 70 kg body weight here. I weighed in at the competition at 67.9 kg, so that's like 149.5 pounds. Probably put on a few pounds of water weight since the competition, so we'll call it 70 kg or 154 now. So that's about a 1.7 times body weight press. And now we go down in weight.
That might have been more of a touch and go rep than a full competition pause. I'm still counting it. That was 120 for 1. Time for volume sets. 95 for 3. I'll do a couple of these with accessories.
You know, I said I was gonna do 95 for 3. Totally didn't realize this before watching the video back, but that's not 95 kg on the bar. That's 105 kg. Nothing quite like pressing an extra 22 pounds on top of what you're expecting. Honestly, didn't feel too bad. Maybe that's because my Turk Builder Max showed up in the mail that day. And we're pacing again. I'm not saying it's the only reason I had a successful lift at 120 today, but I do believe that had my Turk Max showed up the day before my competition instead of the day after, I wouldn't have failed the lift at 119 kg. We'll never know for sure, but that's what I believe. You can run your own experiment with Turk Builder Max. Try it out at hdltsubs.com and use code the Holk for 15% off. Yeah, that last rep was a grinder. Almost like there was 10 kilograms on the bar I didn't know about. Either way, we got it up, and that's what matters.
And that was today's working set.